Hey guys, so I'm back with another reading for the Divine Masculines. So first of all, I want to thank you for watching this video, for liking this video, and for subscribing to my channel. Also, thank you for your comments. And if you would like to have a personal reading, coaching, healing session or sessions, I had to think, sorry. Just connect with me. You can look in the description box below, click on the link, and I'll get back to you. So, like I said, today I'm going to do a masculine reading, Divine Masculine reading, and just see what the energy is. So let's just see the overall energy for the Divine Masculine. I already saw something about temptation, so that's exciting, right? So let's just see what this is all about. Well, okay. So as the overall energy manifestation, be very honest and clear about what you wish to manifest in your life. Now write it down on paper, manifestation step 1. So what I'm getting with this is that the masculine is being tempted to manifest something from the past or something that is really so aligned with him. And also the cards, 2 other cards fell out of the deck, and the card was believe in magic and nature's sign. So believe in magic. Open your eyes and see the magic that's all around in nature. The fairy of the northern light says you are part of nature, so you are magical too. And nature's signs, be receptive to the subtle messages from nature as you go about your day. Nature talks to us continually. We need only open our hearts and minds. So this temptation, what I'm guided to talk about a little bit, is regarding his manifestation. If he's really going to listen to what is soul aligned for him, listen to his intuition, or if he's going to fall back into a past cycle, a past temptation, I should say. So the number 222 is what I saw on the camera. So you can also look up that number for an extended message for you, only if you're guided to, of course. So this temptation, is he going to see and recognize his own magic, his own true essence, and manifest his dream life based on that? Or is he going to be tempted by the past and going to reopen this past cycle? The choice is all up to the masculine. So that is something that he is a bit in his head about, but he's also hopeful and really more leaning in the direction of manifesting a brand new start for him. So really motivated to let go of the old, let go of the past, and to move forward into the new. But certain temptations could come on his path to try to derail him from his highest vision, I should say. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull some more cards to see what further messages Spirit got for us regarding the masculine energy within us all, but also regarding your outer masculine. Yeah, so unfinished symphony. So perhaps something feels unfinished and not done yet for the masculine, and that is something that he is contemplating about. Really going within and finding out what is aligned for him right now and what isn't aligned for him right now. So is he going to be tempted by the past, or is he going to skip the past and move forward into a brand new beginning? So that is something that he is dealing with right now. Yeah. And what I'm actually getting is that this time of going within, this contemplation time about his temptation, is actually moving him forward into this brand new beginning. He's leaving all that doesn't serve him anymore. He's leaving that all in the past, and he's ready for a brand new beginning. Yeah, a brand new beginning. His spirit is actually moving him forward into this beginning, and perhaps you can see the spirit in this lady's back. But he is actually pushed into this new beginning. So whether there is a temptation resurfacing on his path, I really don't think that he's going to be tempted by the past. Yeah. But sometimes we just test ourselves, yeah, to see if we have really learned our lessons, and if we are really ready to close that old cycle in order to move forward into a brand new beginning. So, like I said, Spirit is really guiding him and pushing him forward into this brand new beginning. So he's really supported and divinely guided into making this brand new. And I'm saying brand new because it's pure white, pure white. A brand new but unknown beginning for him. And he's going to stay loyal to his intuition, loyal to his inner guidance, of course, loyal to his higher self, but also loyal to divine love, because he knows there is a higher love, a higher path for him available and accessible to him. So perhaps you can hear my daughter with her high-pitched voice. But yeah, he's now really loyal, becoming loyal to himself, really following his inner guidance, following his intuition, his higher self, God, source, the universe, listening to his spirit guides as well. And he is really moving forward, perhaps in a slower pace, into this new beginning. But a new beginning that he feels is truly aligned with his true rightful blessings. Whether this is about divine love, whether this is about prosperity, his prosperity, love, his health, his wealth, his wishes, his hopes, his dreams, his wishes. He's moving forward slowly. I have to say, slowly moving forward into this direction. Slowly moving forward into the direction of his heart is what I want to say. But like I said, he's contemplating and perhaps a bit overthinking about the past, about certain temptations, but also certain things that have blocked him in the past. And okay, so this card, it just dropped out of. So what I'm getting with this is that this overthinking is going to fall out of his experience, and he's going to let himself be led by his higher guidance, by a higher frequency, a higher his higher guidance, higher inner guidance, I should say. Yeah, a higher power is going to take over, and that is going to help him see what was blocking him, what exactly his lessons were, in order to move forward with this brand new with clarity, yeah, with a new sense of clarity and deep inner knowing that he has to follow his heart and soul. So like I said, no longer being tempted by the things that are looking pretty or beautiful on the outside, but are rotten from within. That could be people, situations, certain way of thinking, his beliefs. So he's actually being enlightened right now in this period of time, in order for him to give him this boost, this motivation to move forward into this brand new beginning. I love those messages, by the way. But it takes time. Yeah, it takes time. He has to take his time. He's doing all on his own time. And also he knows that divine timing is at play here. Yeah. So I love the messages. So what I'm going to do. Yeah, okay. So what I'm getting, this was the last message from this card. He's ready to give his all to his love. He's ready to take a leap of faith, take a leap into the direction of love, so he can close out this old, outdated cycle, this old, outdated story, I should say, of his life, because he's ready to write and step into a new story of his life. Yeah. So those temptations are just that, temptation, and he's no longer going to fall for it. Because he's being enlightened. There's a transformation happening within himself that is making him see what he needs to see in order to step forward and align himself to this newer frequency, this newer reality that is accessible and available for him. Yeah. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull a card from the Archangel Michael Oracle deck. Yeah, so the one you're asking about is trustworthy. So he's really now opening up his heart, surrendering. Yeah, opening up his heart for divine connections, really surrendering and giving all burdens is what I should say. He's giving all burdens, all things that are tempting him to God. He's giving it all to God, letting go, letting God. Yeah, so he's really surrendering in order to open his heart and to align himself with soul connections and with this brand new beginning. Yeah, so he's leaving a lot behind. He's leaving a lot behind that is going to help him, that is going to be aligned with his well-being, is what I'm getting. So now he's going to be loyal to himself and only letting his light, his own light, guide him, and no longer be fooled by temptations or his ego that was trapped in temptations. So that's beautiful. I'm going to pull one more card from this deck, and then I'm looking at the Whispers of Love Oracle deck. So I'm guided to pull a card from that deck as well, but just let us see what guidance or message Archangel Michael got for the Divine Masculines. One message, please. Yeah, so he's now opening his heart for everlasting love, for his true divine love, for himself, but also for the people in his life. Divine soul connections, his soul family, his divine feminine. He's really ready to embrace it all. And he's trusting, learning to trust his intuition and really listening, taking his time to listen what his intuition has to say to him, what his intuition is guiding him into. So that's beautiful. Healing energy is what I'm seeing. So he's also, yeah, in this healing mode, I should say, getting healing from perhaps energy healers, but also from his, what I'm getting from his higher self, higher selves is what I said, right? So what I'm getting with this message is multiple or multidimensional aspects of himself are being healed right now, are being healed across all time, space, and dimension. Healing is taking place for the Divine Masculine. And he's now moving forward, finding his inner strength in order to move forward without fear, without holding himself back, because he's in a fearful state of being. Yeah, so he's now really seeing through the fear, seeing through the illusion, and ready to change the situation, change his entire life is what I should say, for this brand new beginning, and he's moving forward courageously, tapped into his own inner guidance, tapped into his own inner light, letting his light guide him into this new beginning, and no longer letting fear or that anxiety or over anxiously overthinking letting him stop it. That is no longer letting him, that's no longer stopping him, and he's no longer being tempted by the past, I should say. He's really focused on moving forward with a fresh new start. He's ready, surrender to it. this brand new beginning and ready to create this brand new beginning, because I'm seeing this. He's stepped into his sacral, stepped into his solar plexus as well. He stepped in, he's just aligned with this new beginning and really moving forward with this new, in this new beginning, into this new beginning without fear. He's finding the courage to choose love, to choose his destiny, to choose his higher purpose, his higher love, for himself, his soul family, his divine feminine. So he's actually finding the strength within him to change. Divine masculine is finding the strength within him to change this entire situation, his entire life. So that's beautiful. So focus on love. Look for the good in everyone. And like I said, spiritual connection. A relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. So he's really aware and enlightened about his, okay, so I'm looking for the words without mumbling, stumbling over it. He is enlightened and ready to step forward into this spiritual connection, because he knows who is his divine feminine is, and also ready to embark on this brand new beginning with his feminine, because he's been enlightened about her and their past lives and this deep spiritual connection that they both got with each other. So now he's really focused on love. He's looking for the good in himself and looking for the good in each situation, each past situation, even the temptations. He's looking at it all with from a loving perspective is what I should say. And really feeling that he is limitless and that he can do anything that he chooses to. And underneath that, because that is charging forward, he's charging forward into this brand new beginning to union. Yeah, so you can see union of hearts, the union of hearts. A love connection defies explanation. So he's no longer overthinking that this spiritual connection. He's now courageously moving forward, charging forward into this deep soul connection. So that's beautiful. He's ready to, he's releasing his masks, and he is just being his authentic self, moving forward with an open heart, an open mind, following his light, ready to create a brand new beginning for himself and his divine feminine. So I loved it. I'm just going to leave this reading like this. It was a beautiful reading. I hope you liked this as well. So I keep stumbling over the words. So perhaps right now he's also looking for the right thing to say, the right moves to make. But he's choosing love anyway. So that's beautiful. The right words to say, I love you, is this message. So I'm just going to stop it because all those messages are too beautiful. Yeah. So if you would like to have a personal reading, healing, or coaching session or sessions, just connect. You can look in the description box below and just click on the link. And also let me know if this reading resonates with you. And for now, have an amazing day, morning, evening, wherever you are in this beautiful world. And see you soon. Adios.